Good afternoon. You join me over here on the northwestern side of Haywards Heath, and I'm about to show you around number 50 Penland Road, which is that detached chalet-style house there. Just to give you an idea where we are literally opposite the end of Turner's Mill Road just here. Literally 150 yards up on our left is the entrance to Haywards Primary School. If I walk down Turner's Mill Road, you can walk down to the leisure centre and Sainsbury's and the railway station. That's literally just over half a mile. If you walk to the top of Penland Road, you join Haywards Road, turn right, that is Bluntswood Road, and you can walk all the way through Bluntswood into the neighbouring village of Cookfield. That's where the children from this side of town go to their secondary school. So it's a lovely place. When I say walk through the woods, everyone thinks my child isn't walking through the woods. It's a proper road through Bluntswood, but it has got bollards and no cars can drive through it. So it's a very safe environment. Excuse the noise from our Waitrose lorry. Obviously very close to Waitrose here as well. As you can see, you've got a long driveway for a couple, well, 2 or 3 cars there and the garage. And it's got this fabulous big, it's on a tapered plot. So it's obviously a narrower garden at the back. But you've got this great big front garden. Now, we actually only sold this house to this lady a few months ago, literally earlier this year. And she's only selling it due to a massive change in circumstances. She moved down here for business and things have changed and got to be back in London. And she has just spent a small fortune on this house. Sadly, she's probably not going to get that money back, which she appreciates, but she didn't do this up to sell it. She did this up to make it her pretty much forever home. So I'll show you a few bits and pieces that have been done, and it's got a lot of potential to go further. I've sold quite a few of this style of house. So these were built as chalet bungalows. It's not a bungalow that's had a loft conversion like so many in this part of town. So they were built this big, but there is a lot of potential to make it much bigger upstairs. It could be 4 bedrooms upstairs, very easily 3 bedrooms, but they're arranged as 2 enormous bedrooms upstairs, and then they had 2 rooms downstairs, which I'll show you as well. So I'll try and explain a bit more about it. Lovely neighbourhood. If you're coming to have a look, I try to encourage people in these videos to say, look, stop just looking at properties on Rightmove. Do a bit more research. Drive round there like we used to do in the old days. And if you are coming to look at a house, actually spend a bit more time here. Go for a walk around the streets and get an idea of the neighbourhood. Anyway, right, let's start you off. Downstairs, fabulous herringbone floor in this hallway. You'll see that continues up into the into the main living area. Handy little cupboard with all the electric meters. And then this is where things have been massively mixed up. So originally, this had a kitchen in here and a separate living room. So she's opened this all up, exposed this beautiful floor, and you've got a fireplace with a wood burning stove there. Now, our client is very well accustomed to the kitchen world. I won't say too much more, but she has designed this with super cooking in mind. It's a fab kitchen. So you've got a built-in little dishwasher there, all the little practical things. I love this. Well, I'll show you. This is one cupboard I like. Look at that. One really practical cupboard. Everyone wants somewhere to put their air fryers now. They're always on show. And the microwaves. And then over in this corner, look at this. You've got a proper little coffee base. That could be your everything else larder unit. Really, really practical thinking. I won't go open every single cupboard, but built-in oven, proper big induction hob. Obviously, your pull-out bins, they're all in there. This is brand new. We have literally just taken photos because the guys have been finishing this week, but due to circumstances, we've got to get on with it. So, fabulous kitchen. That's that. Another handy cupboard there. That's really your new pantry if you want it. Understairs cupboard. All very, very useful. And this is where it gets interesting. So normally in these houses, these 2 rooms are 2 big bedrooms or whatever you want to call them. Now you'll see she's got this one dressed up at the moment. We're sort of camping here because we're only literally just moving back in after all the works. So that could be either a bedroom or a separate lounge, whatever you want to call it. And then really stepping through from this archway here, that was a big bedroom. What she's done, she's made a smaller bedroom or the study, the home office. It's a nice size little bedroom. And then look at this, downstairs shower room, full-size shower. So this is almost like a ground floor suite, depending on how you want to use it. Very, very nicely done. So great bit of space. So that's the downstairs. Come upstairs. So if you think that footprint of the ground floor, it's not quite as big on the first floor because it's a chalet, was literally just 2 very big bedrooms. So now we've got what you're probably thinking, that's the master bedroom. No, it isn't. There's a bedroom at the back, almost twice the size of this. She's had all those lovely wardrobes put in, and that's looking back across the road. Bathroom, this has all been revamped. Look at that, fantastic bath. Very, very nicely done. And then, the most practical thing in the world, a washing machine, a little utility room up here on the first floor. It's got the ironing board hidden behind the door. Why do we all take our washing downstairs, wash it, iron it, and then bring it back upstairs? Keep it on one level. Now, this is where I've seen a lot of these houses arranged as 3-bedroom houses. So this bedroom, look how big this is. So again, loads of wardrobes, huge bedroom. This could be split into 2 rooms if you really wanted to. Got the view over the back garden now. I'll take you out there in a moment. But instead, she's got an enormous bed here. This is a fantastic big bedroom. Look at this. Could have had another bathroom in here. Do you need another bathroom? You've got a shower room downstairs and a big bathroom on this level. So like I say, easily split, put doorways in, put walls in. You could separate this, make this 2 or 3 bedrooms upstairs. But instead, it's just a very extravagant 2 bedrooms upstairs. Grabbing my shoes. I'll tell you what I'll do actually. I'll walk out the front round the side, give you an idea of the entire plot. Excuse me. Right. So as you can see, plenty of driveway parking. You've got a garage. Whether you want to keep that as a garage or make that into another useful room, up to you. If you needed tons of parking, you've got a huge amount of space here. Look at this. In a way, it's a shame the house isn't the other way around, where the front garden is obviously massive, which would make this one of the biggest plots in the neighbourhood. And the back garden's only small, but the back garden, we're southeast facing there. But what a lovely plot. And you're seeing it midwinter. This is as grim as it gets. Even the roses have stayed out. And then come round the back. So handy little space to the side with a log store. Who doesn't want one of them? And then round to the back garden. So it's a nice wide plot at the back. It obviously tapers up into that corner. This was a next project. I'll do some works in the garden. Handy little store on the back of the garage. And of course the garage, like every garage we see, full of everything but a car. And if I step up the back here, you get an idea of the back elevation as well. Nice little bench at the top to sit and enjoy your lovely little home. So there you go. That is number 50 Penland Road, for sale through Mansell McTaggart in Haywards Heath. If you'd like to come and have a look, going on the market, get in touch with us directly. Do not rely on Rightmove anymore. Our properties are going live way before with us on our own database and on our social media channels before we stick them on Rightmove. If you can hit if you can see the subscribe button, subscribe to that and follow us on this. This is much quicker than any other way of finding houses. Thanks for watching.